and the business cards. Chicken pigs. Sorry about that. My first time using my laptop. How's it going, Trucking Pigs? Keeping the swine in line. How you doing? Princess OPD. Kilted Cop Watch. Welcome in, guys. It's a Philly thing. What's going on? Appreciate you guys joining. Yeah, I thought I'd share some information with you guys about Mayor Duckett. He's a mayor of Farmington, New Mexico, and he's been watching. He's been watching my First Amendment audits and cop watches, and he's not liking it. You know, he's not liking us. Well, I got something to read here to read to you guys. Um, it's by Joe Hubbard, the person who wrote this in the newspaper. 21 Sterling, welcome in. He sure is. You know what it says, the information that I got, is saying that he's got more power than the Constitution of the United States. You know, it says Mr. Duckett administration has more power than the U.S. and the New Mexico Constitution. The Supremacy Clause still emphasizes the ultimate power of this treasured document. You know, that's what he has in his mind. You know, that he's got power, but you know, he's a public servant himself. So, you know, I'll read this to you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you know, it's probably backwards. But all I can do is read it to you guys. Hey, make stupid people famous. Welcome in. Yeah, I just came back from practice about an hour ago. Well, we're getting ready to go down to Las Cruces. We just played in Cortez this past weekend. So, and Cat Gamer, welcome in. Well, what it says is, you know, Tri City Record. It says Mayor Duckett wants to keep his job, and it says why. Written by Joe Hubbard, Friday, July 7th, 2023, 7:30 a.m. It says Farmington has not seen such violence since the Stockton gang. In fact, the Vigilance Committee should return and rescue Farmington from its own violent, intolerant police. According to the local history, the Vigilance Committee shot Port Stockton in his doorway. then aimed at his wife. Sound familiar? Not quite. Port Stockton was a killer. I guess this is um uh, Mr. Dutson. This is who we're talking about. You know, and after that paragraph, this is where it says James Freeman, along with his reporter. It doesn't. It says my name, but Four Corner Fistntheair have been posting videos on YouTube illustrating the intolerance of certain Farmington police officer. Apparently, these individuals believe that a policy developed in secret by Mr. Duckett's administration has more power than the U.S. and the New Mexico Constitution. The Supremacy Clause still emphasizes the ultimate power of this treasured document, along with the rights of the accused, and especially due process from all. Yet the Second Amendment appears to protect officers that fired their weapons in Farmington, that murdered the innocent rather than the victim that in theory had every right to protect his family and home. An innocent Farmington resident was slain by the Farmington police who arrived at the wrong address. The officer involved deserve ridicule for their stupidity regarding the inability to locate an address. The triggerman deserves a fair trial. I found guilty, and someone must be identified as a killer. Then manslaughter would be appropriate charge. Duckett excuses the mismanagement are inappropriate, and he needs replaced come election day. Guess who will pay? You know the answer. If Duckett is reelected, the residents will, and not the trigger happy officers. Joe Hubbard. So I thought I'd share this with you guys. Cynthia, welcome in, C4T. I thought I'd share this with you guys because, he's, they all been watching my videos. They know James Freeman showed up here. We're exposing the corruption. And they're not liking it, so I'm glad Tri City Records is getting this out. And so it's something I wanted to share with you guys. That the mayor himself is corrupt, very corrupt. His report. Welcome in. Yeah, then me and Press for Transparency, we went to City Hall, the last committee board meeting, police committee board meeting, and redressed our grievances. But then, the board members, they decided to back the tyrants up, and so they stuck with what Officer Gaines, his report that he gave, and which is saying that disciplinary action was taken, but he did not violate our civil rights. Cajun Randy, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, so then David Albright out of the Tri City Records, he's helping expose all this too himself. Now, this is my first time using my laptop, guys, so bear with me. Everything's kind of like backwards if I show you guys, but this is what Tri City Record came out with, and they're exposing. And this is when Press for Transparency and I were up at Hall at the committee board meeting, the CPAC meeting. And this is out in the Tri City, in the newspaper, the local newspaper here. How you doing, Cynthia? Excalibur. So that's why I went live to share with you guys, that that they're finding out that we're exposing what they've been sweeping under the rug for a long time. This has been going on for so long that they're so used to running the public system here in Farmington, New Mexico, like a corporate system. The sheriff Shane Ferrari, he's he's unconstitutional. Pretty much all the superiors that are elected into these offices to oversee the public servants that work under them as public servants. You know, they make their own policies, their own little laws, unconstitutional signs, and that's what I'm. That's why I started my channel, and that's the reason why I picked up a camera and started filming here in Farmington, New Mexico, because I knew this was going on. I was raised here in Farmington, and the reservation is not too far. It's just right on top of the hill on the bluffs of here in Farmington, New Mexico. So it's a lot of stuff they don't get out to the local news. Well, which we are the real news. We know that. That's why they know they're getting exposed and they're not liking it. Like this says, his term is coming up this year, and with all the corruption under him, he does not need to be reelected. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sean. I'm exercising under my first, and they don't go by the Constitution. They're very unconstitutional. Farmington, New Mexico, San Juan County. Yeah, I heard about that. The city council happening tonight, but I was busy. I coach too. I coach the youth here. I coach. I started at 8U with young girls, and now we're at 14U, and we've been hitting tournaments every weekend, pretty much every other weekend. And league was just league just actually ended 2 weeks ago. City the recreation. So now we're gonna be moving the girls up onto 14U, and we're gonna be playing fall ball. They call it exactly Kilted Caught Watch. Right, right. You know. So earlier, I got me some David Albright from Tri City News Records. He encouraged me to get some business cards, and which I decided to do. So, these are my new business cards. Got my channel name up front with a little phrase saying "Freedom Warrior, Educator, Transparency, and Accountability." And it's got the freedom of religion, speech, press, assembly, to petition. I know it's backwards, guys, but so I thought I'd share that information with you guys, and I know that they're watching. These live streams. I'm pretty sure that they're subscribed to watch my live streams also. So definitely they're watching, and they're realizing that we're getting the real news out there. Firm audit. So appreciate you joining. I appreciate it, NCAP Gamer. So mods, can you start putting links in the live? Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everybody subscribed to everyone here, but you guys can all support one another. Blue Flyer, welcome in. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed you guys' live. Lately I've been busy working, and after work we go to practice, and uh, then I've been doing the rec ball and softball tournaments. I said I was up in Cortez this past weekend. The last past few weekends I was up in was down in Albuquerque, Then this coming weekend, we're getting ready to go down to Las Cruces. Yeah, I was at C4T, the youth, the underhand fast pitch girls. Started at 8U. Now we're at went through 8U, 12U, now we're moving up to 14U. This is my ninth year, coaching underhand fast pitch. Yeah, you guys support one another. Four Corners Report. If you guys can go support his channel. Baseball, huh? Makes stupid people famous. Cool. I played sports when I grew up. My main was basketball. I grew up playing basketball, but then when I come to find out, other sports was just as fun. I started playing softball. Back then, didn't when I was growing up, I didn't know that they had a league for underhand fast pitch men's. All I played was soft pitch. You name it. Right now, I got me a golf ball, a set of golf ball clubs and golf balls, and I'll hit the ball around every now and then. I'll shoot around basketball and even volleyball. Got some friends here in town that invite me down to go to the park and play a little bit of volleyball. Appreciate you guys joining, and that's what I thought I'd just share with you guys about the mayor here. The way he's running this town is terrible. I'm proving it with my copwatches and my auditing, and them making unlawful signs in public buildings and having police officers, public service like Stearmans and Gaines using bully tactics. But I'm gonna I'm gonna keep doing my copwatches and my auditing. I'm not gonna stop. Like a lot of us, First Amendment that believe in the First Amendment and that exercise our First Amendment. It's like it's our duty to fight and stand up for our rights, our U.S. constitutional rights, our civil rights, our natural rights, and what's just the public servants here in Farmington, New Mexico don't understand at all. Yeah, I just appreciate Press for Transparency getting this to me, this news, and just want to expose, the unprofessional government workers here in Farmington, New Mexico. Right? Make stupid people famous everywhere. We think our town's the worst at this, not serving the public, not being transparent and accountable. It's pretty much all over the United States. You guys put Genuine Sterling's link in the live. Appreciate it. ANCAP. You guys don't know who ANCAP Gamer is. He caught watches over in Albuquerque. He's got a good channel. You guys go check out ANCAP. Make stupid people famous. C4T. Like I said, Genuine Sterling's got his own little. He's a Neville silversmither, and he's got a channel that he started not too long ago. I'm not gonna far laps. How you doing? Hmm. What is that? Make stupid people famous? Lenny, welcome in. You guys can hit the thumbs up. You guys go support Farlights. Go show him some support on his channel. Lenny Cunningham. These guys have been supporting my channel for a while now. Make stupid people famous. He's got some. The last live that I seen him doing, he was it made sense to me. Make stupid people famous. About how corrupt the government is. Actually, I found out. That the people are the government. That we are the government. We make the government. So we are the ones that are in charge. Got you. Got you. Make stupid people famous. I got you. Now I understand. All right, Danny. You guys get Blue Flyers linked in the live. We'll show him some support. When you guys come to my channel and all you guys that support my channel, it's just what my channel's here for too. For all you guys to communicate positively and give each other strong information as like going through my copwatches and them trying to charge me with criminal trespass and all this. You guys give me a lot of advice, and that helps out a lot. Like the last one was Stearman at City Hall. It's like we won. It's us, the community, the auditing community. We won that because everybody redressing their grievances. Like Freeman said, it's if they're gonna gang up on someone that's exercising their rights, like the thin blue line, it says we gotta fight back as a community ourselves, which we are, a family, First Amendment, auditing the community family. And I appreciate all you guys that support my channel because you guys give me information that helps me a lot. Then your support is along with the information that you guys give me, and that's so I say we won that last that criminal summons. That was ridiculous what they did, and just like I said, we don't need that mayor, running for another term. We need somebody uh, that'll bring positive light to this town. That's what I'm trying to change here. That's what they don't understand. They think I'm a nuisance. They think I'm just trying to make money off of YouTube. And this last thing on my mind is money. You know, so really uncapped. That true far lapse. You guys put Princess OPD's link in the live. You guys go show Princess OPD. She's got some good shorts that she does on her channel, her YouTube channel. Yeah, I got about maybe 3 or 4 more videos I haven't even posted about. You know, the Farmington police, still not being transparent and accountable. It's just terrible. But you guys will be seeing it. They'll be coming up here. I'll be doing one here in a few days. Like I'll read it to you guys again. This is a Tri-City record by Joe Hubbard. It says Mayor Duckett wants to keep his job. Why? Farmington has not seen such violence since the Stockton gang. In fact, the Vigilance Committee should return to rescue Farmington from its own violent, intolerant police. According to the local history, the Vigilance Committee shot Port Stockton in his doorway. I think that's Mr. Dotson. Is who they're talking about. I don't know if they're using his first whole name, middle name, but then aimed at his wife. Sounds familiar? Not quite. Port Stockton was a killer. James Freeman, along with his reporter, Four Corner Fistntheair, have been posting videos on YouTube illustrating the intolerance of certain Farmington police officers. Apparently, these individuals believe that a policy developed in secret by Mr. Duckett's administration has more power than the U.S. and the New Mexico Constitution. The supremacy clause still emphasizes the ultimate power of this treasured document, along with the right of the accused, and especially due process for all. Yet, the Second Amendment appears to protect officers that fired their weapons in Farmington, New Mexico murder the innocent rather than a victim that, in theory, had every right to protect his family and home. An innocent Farmington resident was slain by the Farmington police who arrived at the wrong address. The officers involved deserve ridicule for their stupidity regarding the inability to locate an address. The trigger man deserves a fair trial. If found guilty and someone must be identified as a killer, then manslaughter would be appropriate charge. Duckett excuses the mismanagement are inappropriate, and he needs replaced come election day. Guess who will pay? You know the answer. If Duckett is reelected, the residents will, and not the triggered happy officers. Mike Webb, welcome in. Appreciate you joining, firm. I hear you. Make stupid people famous. It's like the what my people went through with the long walk. I think it was Kit Carson is the one that what they did is they killed the livestock and they rounded the Navajos up, and what we call it Navajo was given to us. I don't really know what it means, but I heard it's not a good word. More or less means thieves or something like that. And what our names are, what we call ourselves is Dene. Dene means the people, the ones that stand on Mother Earth. That's the definition of Dene. Human beings, human beings is how we say human beings in Navajo is a lot, a lot's hand. Then a slut is five, the five-fingered people, the human beings. That's how a lot slutty. Asa is one. Asa nakia. Di tra a slut. That's how you count in Navajo, and that's how my father was raised, and how I learned to, how we say human beings and our name, our actual name, not Navajo, but that was the name that was given to us. You know, the ne, I mean the people that stand on Mother Earth. It's human beings, a lot schlai. Yeah, a lot. His hands, the slut, the five finger. Moderators, you guys get Princess OPD's LinkedIn Alive and Blue Flyer. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this a long live, guys. I just wanted to inform you guys the news that I was given and inform you guys, all my supporters, 1A community, family. Like I said, I'm sorry if I have, been missing out on your lives and your cop watches and your audits. I just been so busy working and practice has been going on and tournaments. I've been busy with all that. And on top of that, this, public tours and cop watching. Yeah, I know. I didn't know if you because I know Standing Tall. He sounded like a native. His channel was native. 719 Utah Native American. Thank you. Appreciate it, Princess OPD, for informing me. Now I know that he's Native American. Thanks for that information, Princess OPD. I kind of figured he was, just the way his channel, he named his channel Standing Tall. You guys get Lenny's LinkedIn Alive? I wanted to ask you guys, how's the live? Is it good? No choppy live, no buffering? Yeah, I'm trying to make a meeting to sit down with Mayor, um, Mr. Mays. Rob Mays is his name. The one that used the policy in the Farmington, Mexico City Hall. That's when the no filming and no photograph sign was put up in that public lobby, and that's when they conspired on me. They put up the signs. Andrea Jones got her feelings hurt because she didn't like being held accountable and transparent. She didn't like me coming in there with my camera under the first. So I guess they all had a meeting about me, saying they didn't want me in that city hall lobby no more. Didn't want me filming. And I know what happened was, they asked which officer would be willing to go in front of my camera, and if I did not leave that building with those signs up, who's willing to violate my rights? And that's where Rob Mays, that was said that I'm pretty sure Mr. Duckett is the one that told Rob Mays to, you know, put up those policies, which is the policy is for the public servants, not for the public. Those signs are meant for them, They're like the no cell phone signs. Those are supposed to be not for the public. They're supposed to be turned around for the public employees, them not to be on their phones. But other than that, I appreciate you guys joining. I'm gonna end my live here. I just wanted to share that information with you all. FKN Fed Up. How you doing? Right on, firm. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate your support. You stay safe and strong out there also. So hopefully what I'm exposing about San Juan County, Farmington, New Mexico, this is the county. The county is called San Juan County. And hopefully we can get somebody that's constitutionally minded as a mayor and who will replace the unconstitutional public servants here with transparency and accountability is what I want for this town. So that's my duty to change this town around and start helping the people instead of the public servants backing each other up. You know, protecting and serving each other instead of protecting and serving the public. That'll be a big task. Make stupid people famous. FK and Fed Up, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate Freeman, helping my channel out as well. It's got to thank him. Can you guys put James Freeman's link in the life and FK and Fed Up? So I want my channel to be about is supporting one another. Like I said, with you guys' support, this is all possible. This I'm glad you guys are here during my lives. Very helpful. Give me great information and redressing your grievances. News Now Ninja, Heather Holt, all been very helpful on my channel. They're always there if I need somebody to talk to. I'll call them up and they just keep my head up and just tell me to keep fighting the good fight. I'd probably make a chief better than a mayor. I'm already Native American. Makes stupid people famous. That's why I want to tell Chief Heb. Chief Heb, he's a chief here. I want to tell him there's a new chief in town. That's for corner Fistntheair. He's not doing his job, so I'm doing his job for him. Trying to keep the public service that work under him transparent and accountable. But like I said, they watch my videos. They watch my videos, and they're getting mad at the wrong person. And what he's teaching, what Chief Hebe, I don't know how you say it, but that he's a chief, and what he's teaching them is that I'm a nuisance. I'm just trying to argue with him when I try to make views off my channel, and so I tell him it's about transparency and accountability. Good one, C4T. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. It was a long day for me. Get ready for another work day tomorrow. Y'all stay safe, strong. Keep supporting one another. I'll do my best to join you guys' lives and watch more of your channels, when I get a chance. Thank you, C4T. Got you, Blue Fire. Appreciate the info. From Audits, Blue Flyer, Princess OPD, Far Laps, Genuine Sterling, Lenny Cunningham, ANCAP Gamer. Well, appreciate you guys all joining the live. Four Corners Report, Cynthia, Chuck and Pigs, Keeping the Swine in Line, Kilted Copwatch. It's a Philly thing. Appreciate all you guys joining. Excalibur. Luis R. Martinez Ruiz. Sean. I'm going to give you a chance, Sean. Sean used to be I don't know if he changed his ways of back in the blue. El Ramirez. You guys get El Ramirez's link in the life? You want your Illuminati back, huh, C4T? Appreciate you joining, El Ramirez. Thank you, Danny Cunningham. Appreciate you. You've always been one of my supporters ever since you started supporting my channel. All right, everybody. You guys all have a good night. Appreciate you joining and taking the time to listen to the little message I just wanted to give all you guys. Okay, guys. I'll get you guys on the next one. I'm out.